10 great movements in just 10 minutes to eliminate your low back pain. Let's do it right now. What's up, guys? Christopher here, licensed massage and movement therapist, and I've helped hundreds of people eliminate their low back pain, and today I'm going to help you do the same. These are 10 of my favorite movements to relieve back pain and tension in your low back right from home. The whole thing will take about 10 minutes. So why 10 movements? Well, the low back doesn't work alone. So to have sustainable relief throughout your lifetime, we need to address multiple parts, multiple planes of the body. So these 10 movements are doing just that. So I'll guide you through every step, giving you cues and counting down the time. All you need to do is follow along, learn them here, and then with 1 to 3 repetitions per movement, you can whip them out in 10 minutes on a daily basis. So before we get on the ground and get started, just a few pointers to make sure you get the most out of your movements. So number 1, move slow and close your eyes to focus on feeling your ability to tighten and also relax the muscles responsible for each movement pattern that we do. I'll have my eyes open for teaching purposes, so don't follow me on that one. Best to keep your eyes closed so you can focus on feeling the biomechanic working for your body. Number 2, if the movements are choppy, don't worry about it. That just means there's stored tension in there. So just keep doing the movements until they become smooth. As they smooth out, there will be less and less stored pain and tension and more motor control, flexibility, and release. And just keep going and doing them daily to unwind the stress built up in the muscles. It takes a little time to unravel the layers, sometimes years, sometimes decades of tension built up, okay? Number 3, if there's any pain at all, just back off of it. These movements aren't designed to be painful. You're not getting more gain by going into the pain. You may feel your sore muscles as you tighten up, but that's good because doing the movements, the soreness will go away eventually. So you gotta connect to the soreness in order to release it, all right? And then 4, lastly, breath cycles. So when you are doing the movements, make sure to take a nice inhale and exhale after each movement or after 3 movements. Remember that one movement will give you some results. So slow down and don't miss the fruits of your labor. I'll move through them a little quicker sometimes. I not give you that breath in between each movement, but you can make that choice and do that, and it's gonna benefit you, or you can do it again after 3 movements, all right? Now let's do it. All right, let's go.
So the first thing you're doing is you're just lying on your back and knees up, base of the feet on the ground, nice and easy. Just call this standard relaxed position here, okay? And the first movement you're gonna do is for the low back specifically. I want you to just arc the low back. So you're gonna roll the pelvic floor forward until you can feel the muscles in the lower back tightening to make that happen. And then I want you to just relax the muscles and let the back fall. So you're gonna do that 3 times, nice and easy. Arc the low back, feel the muscles tighten, press that lower tailbone into the ground slightly, and then relax the muscles which you just tightened, and let that fall. One more time. Roll forward, feel the muscles tightening to make that happen in the low back, and then relax the muscles in the back, let the back fall. And then take an integration breath in and out, let the body relax. Movement number 2, I want you to do now the opposite. You're gonna flatten that low back and press into the ground gently and tighten the lower abdominal muscles so that the pelvic floor tilts up a little bit. Feel the muscles tightening here in the lower abdomen, and then just relax the lower abdomen down. So I want you to feel the muscles tightening as you flatten the back, tighten the stomach muscles, feel the muscles tightening, and then feel your ability to relax them back to neutral. 3 times here. So one more here. Flatten the back gently, tighten the stomach muscles, feel it tighten, and then slowly relax. Take an integration breath cycle in and out. And let the brain, body sync up. You just made some changes.
Quick interjection, if you want to eradicate low back pain for life in just 7 days, I've put together a movement cheat sheet for my paying clients, but I want to give it to you today for free, so you can grab that in the description.
Third movement is hip hiking. So I want you to slowly slide this left hip towards the left shoulder. Don't lift it, just slide it. So you can feel muscles in the lower sides tighten to make that happen. Then just relax the hips to neutral. Other side, slide that right hip towards the right shoulder. Feel the muscles tightening, and then feel your ability to relax those muscles that you just tightened. 3 times each side. Good. Then breath cycle. Integrate the movement with some breath. Relax the body. Let the brain and body make the adjustments. Number 4, we're going to do the diagonal axis of the lower back. So I want you to arc the low back, roll that pelvic floor forward, feel the muscles tighten the low back, and then slightly slide that left hip towards the left shoulder. So that's going to engage the lower left diagonal, and just press the lower left part of the sacrum, the tailbone, into the ground. Okay, and then slowly relax that. So again, on the right side, you're first arcing the low back and then sliding that right hip towards the shoulder. So 2 in 1, and then I want you to just press that lower right part of the tailbone into the ground slightly, and then relax that down. The hips come to neutral. Relax. And again, arcing, low back, sliding that left hip towards the left shoulder while pressing the lower left part of the tailbone gently into the ground. Slowly relax the muscles, let everything fall. You might make some adjustments after you do that. Right side now, arcing low back, sliding that right hip towards the right shoulder, pressing the right edge of the tailbone down into the ground, and then slowly relaxing. Good, so we do 3 of those. Arc, slide left hip towards left shoulder, press that lower left edge of the tailbone down, relax the muscles. Movement number 5. Okay, so we're going to bring our hands behind the head. I want you to slowly arc the low back like you did on your first movement, okay, until you can feel those muscles tighten. Then slowly relax the low back, and then flatten the low back gently into the ground. Tighten the stomach muscles, the lower stomach muscles. Elbows come up, head, shoulders come up. And then everything comes down. The hips fall back to neutral, and the head and arms come back and allow a breath cycle. So again, you're contracting the low back, flattening the low back, tightening the stomach muscles, elbows come up, shoulders, neck, head, and really feel the muscles tightening in the front of the body from underneath the chin all the way down through the front to the lower abdomen, and then slowly relax the muscles down. Relax the muscles and the body will fall down. Again, arc the low back, flatten the low back, tighten the stomach muscles, come on up. And then take a breath cycle. Great. Okay, number 6, standard position. We're gonna bring the left leg up like this, hand behind the head, and if you don't have a small dog underneath your arm, your elbow can go to the ground, okay? And so what I want you to do here is just slowly lift that left hip gently towards the ceiling, just a little bit. Right elbow comes up towards the midline, and I want you to bring that right elbow towards the left knee. That's gonna send a contraction along this diagonal axis between the right shoulder and the left hip. We wanna make sure we get a nice full exhale after each movement. And after 3 repetitions, we do a full breath cycle. Okay, again. Lift the left hip a little bit. Left hip falls, right shoulder and elbow fall, head relaxes. Exhale. Full breath cycle will come after this last 30. Breath cycle, in and out. In order to release the tension, we're going to go into the tension more. You have to feel the tension happening in order to release the muscles. So we want to make sure you don't overdo it, but you do want to make sure you can feel the muscles. And the more you do it, the more you'll be able to feel and consequently relax and release. Okay? So now we switch to this other side, same thing. Right hip lifts a little bit, come on, left elbow towards the right knee, and then slowly release. And then a breath cycle after 3 repetitions on this side. And then neutral position. Okay, next movement. We're gonna do the knee dips. So bring your feet a little wider than you're used to. You're gonna bring your right knee down towards the left foot. And then the left knee towards the right foot. So you're getting a little spinal rotation here, which is going to help contract and relax the muscles in between the vertebrae. But what I want you to connect with as well, equally important here, is I want you to start to notice that the muscles have to relax in order for the knee to go down. The muscles relax on the outside of the left leg, and then they tighten a little bit. Something is tightening to come up. Now, the more we do this, the more we'll be able to start to feel these subtleties, and that's where we want to get to. It's kind of like an exercise to warm up the hips, but also start to get the mind connected to the musculature of the hips. A little exercise there, and it should feel nice. If there's, okay, I say we do 5 left, 5 right, okay? Now we're gonna move into the next exercise. So you're gonna bring your feet maybe a tad wider, and I want you to slowly bring the knees together towards each other, and then roll the outside of the feet towards the lateral knee. It's gonna send a tightening along that left side and right side of the outside of the leg, okay? So your knees come in towards each other, evert the feet. Feel the muscles tightening from hips all the way down to the feet, and then slowly relax, just like that. You're going after feeling the muscles doing their job. And you don't have to do a lot. You don't have to strain. I just want you to feel the muscles, but you don't have to overfeel. A little bit of feeling will go a long way. And we want to do 3 of those movements. I'm going to do one more. 3 eversions of both feet, okay? And then relax the knees over. Relax the feet on the ground. Good, so that's going to address the outside of the hips all the way down to the feet, okay? Now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to just invert the feet. So knees come down, invert the feet, roll the inside of the feet slightly towards the ceiling. You're going to feel a tightening happening. Muscles are pulling the bones. I want you to feel that pulling, tightening, and then slowly relax the tightening and let the knees come up. Let's not forget our breathing. We're going to do a breath cycle after 3 repetitions. Take a breath in between as well. Make sure you get a good exhale before we do it. Okay, so number 2. Invert, feel, relax what you're tightening. Come back to neutral, allow a breath, and again. Number 3, knees down, invert the feet this time, opposite action. Feel the muscles tightening from the feet all the way to the inside of the hips, and then relax the muscles, let the knees come up. Take a breath cycle. Okay, number 9. So you can be here, or you can just relax it here like this. Grab your right hand, put it on top of the head. We want to get the sides of the body, okay? So we're going to lengthen out as much as we can, and then I want you to bring that shoulder and head and arm up until you feel the muscles at the side of the trunk tightening to make that happen. And then when you can feel that, then go ahead and relax the muscles and outstretch and take a breath. Now the next movement I want you to do is just lift this right foot. Keep the knees together. That's going to tighten the QL, the lower part of the side here, and then relax that. Okay, so now we're going to combine both. You're going to lift the feet, bring that shoulder, head, arm up, feel the muscles tightening in that torso, and then slowly relax it. Okay. Good, and switch sides. Okay, you're on the other side, 90 hips, 90 at the knees, approximately. We're gonna start with the upper part of the torso and the side here, right? Don't forget about your breathing. Okay, and then the foot comes up. We want to engage the muscles. This is to engage the muscles of the side of the body, the side of the trunk, to contract and relax them. Okay, so we're going to do it together, combined. Do 2 more. Contract, feel, relax what you're feeling. Lengthen, breathe. And 1 more. and then roll on your back after those 3, and just take a few breath cycles. You've done 9 movements here, so just allow that to integrate for a moment. And then we'll do number 10, last movement. Okay, so come on to the stomach. And your starting position is here. And you're going to lift this left arm and head with head rotated to the left, while simultaneously lifting the right leg. So feel the muscles tightening. You might want to engage a little more to feel it, and then slowly bring it down. Feel. Feel the muscles tightening. So bring the bones up towards the ceiling, and then relax the muscles, let the bone fall. Okay, other side.
Okay, way to go, you guys. Those are the 10 movements. Now, if you want to eliminate your low back pain in just 7 days, I really recommend the free movement cheat sheet. It'll help to ensure that you get your results. It's loaded with helpful pointers and more detailed instructions. Here's what other people are saying about their results using the movement guide. Click the link below to access it.